All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First toe of the game for James Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's Allen out of the pistol. They're on and right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Buffalo.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with a catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They're on it as he gets it up to the 47. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down run by Hubbard. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll run for it, Hubbard. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen escapes the pocket. Cut by the open man. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Man in motion here. Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Warren Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to throw. Here's Young. Right back to Leggett. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
There's the give to Dowdle. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the 32. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partner, as they try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Young. The left side, Sanders has it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Hubbard on the give. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw is caught by the back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Bills looking to add to their advantage. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Allen. Launches one deep downfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Now Allen off the play action. Hits his running back. Here he goes again. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown, his third total score in this game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Play action now. Young. That's complete. Sanders has got it out right. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They've got first down from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 18. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air yet again. Young. Dumps it underneath. Covered. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Get some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's another Carolina Panther.
Here's Young again. He'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 39-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going play action. Young. Brought in right side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Into the hands of Leggett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Young working from the gun. Forced back to his right. He's running with it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
That one's complete, right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Good moving try, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Good moving try, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Young throwing here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Now Young. The throw is caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Connection made to Tremble. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Young on 3rd and goal. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that gets him back to within 11.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He gets this to Tyler Scott. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Scott put in motion right. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw now, Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills push their lead to 18.
27, Panthers 9. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Young. On the move, headed right. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Young. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He kicks down inside the 35-yard line. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. That's caught by Hubbard. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game.
Panthers 16. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. 30 at the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. It's Allen out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Allen on the play action. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Baker with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Young. To the left side, Sanders has it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. His third and short coming up from the 33.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Third and 1. Here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And now they're left with 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Davis takes it straight ahead, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bills moments away from their 4th win of the year. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Young to throw. Hits him on the out route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Young again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the air, 3rd and long. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throwing deep for the end zone. Going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
To the air yet again. Young. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Panthers 22. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They're going to pass it here. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he has the Bills the first down, and that drop should clinch the miss win.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Holding by his back. Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the...
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of